Hello, and welcome to the Wanderer's Respite. I am the Weary Wanderer, and I have been sitting at my desk for about an hour trying to record some kind of roleplay video instead of the ramble that this has turned into. But here we are. I don't. I think it's a bit late at night for me to be doing something as in depth as a roleplay. So we're just gonna kind of talk and make some noises. I unfortunately do not have a microphone capable of doing um what is it? Binaural? Binaural or whatever. You're listening to an ASMR video, you know what I mean. The audio that goes from ear to ear. I don't believe I have that capacity with the microphone I have. I hope that's okay. But anyway, I just have a few items around that we are going to make noises with, and maybe I am going to occasionally interject and ramble about some things going on just in general. We will see. This is very loosey goosey, spur of the moment. So I have a pencil first. Uh, it is a Papermate, Papermate Sharpwriter number 2 USA. It is a mechanical pencil, and in my opinion, they're not the best pencils, but I weirdly have fond memories of them because my great grandma had and still has like a drawer full of them for some reason. They are the only pencil she has ever used, and as such, they are one of the few pencils I have ever used, just because if I ever lost one while doing homework after school, there was one readily available. Um, yeah, doing homework after school. Um, they're, but I like them because, unlike, I shouldn't say all other mechanical pencils because my experience is rather limited. The lead is very kind of loose. Is it lead? Graphite? The obsidian, the rubies, the sapphires, other stones? Um, the pyrite, we'll call it in the pencil, uh, kind of shakes around a little bit, and I think it makes a very nice noise. I always found myself kind of what I'm doing right now. Not that I have a webcam to show you, but I would bounce the camera, bounce the pencil between my fingers when I was thinking, and just because I found that the noise helped me think for some reason, and teachers and students did not enjoy that. I had a lot of noisy tendencies. Um, but yeah, let's just vibe with that sound for a minute. I think it's nice. There's really not much potential for other noises with this thing. I could tap on it, but I have, I mean, it's just plastic, and I have another plastic item laying here that I had intended to tap on, so yeah, we'll save that. Okay. You can't. I don't know why I'm doing it. You can't see it, but I am rotating the pencil around the microphone like that's going to make a difference in the direction that the sound is coming from. What do we do next? Let's not do the plastic thing yet. So, a couple months ago, I guess it was like half a year ago at this point, one of my managers at work brought something into our like kind of weekly meetings we have, and oh, I guess our meeting's tomorrow. Sorry. Anyway, so he brought just this weird box in, and everyone was looking at him like, what are you doing? Like, that's not food. Usually, food is what's brought into the meetings, if anything. And so he opened it up, and it was, where's the lid? It was a box full of stroke rewind therapy putty. That probably outs who I am to 10 people, like to the 10 people that were in that meeting. If any of you are listening, that is a very specific clue as to who I am. But I guess what happened, I don't know, I don't remember if he said it was on wish.com or one of those kind of websites, but his mom apparently bought, for literally, apparently no reason, like 2 boxes full of this like therapy putty. And he just brought it in to see if anybody wanted it. Which, I don't think anyone had need of it for the actual reason that it exists. Not that I am sure what the reason is exactly. I know it's for stroke patients, but I don't know what it's meant to help with. But I have been playing with it like almost every single day for 6 months. It is just like a nice, it's a nice like kind of stress reliever. Anyway, all that aside, none of that even really matters. The tin just has a nice sound to it, I think. This is actually the lid. I I had intended to tap on both the lid, which has nothing in it, and then the actual container, which has the putty in it, because they both make like a very kind of, the lid is more of a hollow sound, and the base is more of a dull sound. But I, of course, took the putty out of the base while I was talking. So that has kind of lost the sound that I had intended for it to have because it's no longer covering the entire bottom. Maybe I'll kind of leave that till the end and see if it'll spread out over the tin again. Anyway, here's the next trigger. Can you hear the drums? Remember, vote Saxon. Is anyone going to get that anymore? I don't even know if I get that anymore. I don't even know if I'm making the reference right. I just remember it from Doctor Who. I don't know. I'm just rambling, man. Leave me alone. That's kind of nice. I'm not a big fan of scratching sounds personally, but that doesn't sound too bad. I don't know how well the mic's picking that up. I don't know what it is about scratching noises with me in videos, but the vast majority of them, they all give me that like nail on the chalkboard kind of feeling. You know, I just don't know why. For some reason, if I'm like scratching something myself and I like the sound, it doesn't bother me. But the second someone else is doing it, like you know. What's next? So I have a bowl sitting on my desk. I don't know what was in it. It is spotless, so I don't think I ate anything out of it. It is Fiestaware, if you are familiar with it. Similar to the pencil, that is kind of another thing I picked up from my great grandma. But unlike the pencil just being a preference now, the Fiestaware was actually gifted to me by her when I moved into my condo. Because it is, if you're not familiar with Fiestaware, it is, it is or was, I don't know if they're still in business. I assume they are, because I know like some restaurants around here even have dishes from there. But they are a company. I don't know if they're a big one. I think they're located in West Virginia. That makes just really colorful, like, dishes. I have, I think I have 8 plates, 8 large bowls, and 8 small bowls, and none of them are the same color. Like, which I personally love. It drives a lot of other people crazy. But I love it. So anyway, I am suddenly realizing I have just like a lot of things to tap on. I didn't really prepare. Here, there, put some tissues next to me too. I can. It's been allergies. See, allergies have been kicking up, so I can crinkle a tissue package too, I guess. Oh, let's try this. I also have a kind of like a file sitting here. I put together a few gun gunpla Gundam models, Gunpla I think it is, like a year and a half ago. I don't know much about Gundam, but putting the models together was fun. But I have like a file from like a little kit that I got to do it with, and for some reason it is sitting on my desk. I could say that about a lot of things sitting on my desk. Oh, that might be a bit harsh. Let's try the other side. It has kind of like a rubber side on it. I assume that's to help with like gripping it so you don't like like just file a part of the Gundam or something away. Oh, that's kind of dull. I have been doing this for 15 minutes, and it's just now occurred to me that I did not turn on the ability to hear my own voice in my headphones, so I truly have no idea how any of this sounds. I hope it sounds okay. I'm sure it does. It's not like this is the first time I have done something like this. I don't know how well this is going to, or how good this is going to sound. I might need to pull something else out. So the figure I have here is, how do you say it? Populon. I think it means butterfly in, I think, French. Don't quote me on that. But the character is Populon Oger from Osama Sentai King Oger. And I really like them. That is all. For those of you not aware, Sentai, Super Sentai, is Power Rangers, essentially. God, what season is Power Rangers up to right now? I think the last one I saw was it Dino Charge, I think? I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw like a couple episodes of it and thought it was okay. But I had just finished watching, what was it? Is it Zyuden Sentai Kyoryuger, I think? It was definitely Kyoryuger. I don't remember the full title. And that's basically, it was just like a modern day dinosaur series like the original Power Rangers was. Zyuden might actually be the original Power Rangers. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I had started watching the Power Rangers Dino Charge just out of curiosity because I was watching Kyoryuger, which was the series that Dino Charge was based off of. Like, it borrowed footage and suits from Kyoryuger, and man, I just couldn't do it. It was just, I think it was just because I had just watched the other show, so I was seeing all these like characters who were supposed to look exactly the same as the characters I just saw, acting like a completely different way, and it just really threw me off. But I've been kind of meaning to go back to it lately, especially because nobody cares about this, especially because Kyoryuger has been somewhat relevant lately. Again, they have had or they're going to have an anniversary soon, I think, and they had like a nice little 2-part crossover with King Oger, which was cool. Anyway, you guys don't need to know about that. I'm gonna tap on this plastic figure now, and hopefully that sounds like something enjoyable. No, I hate it. That's just the pencil again. What do we do next? Here, I know. 1 second. I am not going to edit this out because I actually like in videos when people doing the sounds just kind of get up and walk away and get something, so enjoy the sound of me moving around for a second. If you can even hear me. So I'm just going to grab something off my bookshelf really quick. Okay. That was probably just a bunch of white noise in the background. Oh no, I have rolled onto my headset wire. There we go. I just got a book off the bookshelf. I thought that would be better than revisiting plastic. And I picked up Dragon Age: The World of Thetis, Volume 1. Really getting excited for Dreadwolf. I think we're supposed to get some news on that soon. Anyway, I'm not going to go on a long rant about this one because I just forced people to listen to my Super Sentai obsession for like 3 minutes and then abandon the trigger. So anyway, Ooh, that's quite nice. Let's open it up. Maybe I will read a little passage from it as well. That's. Oh wait, that's a message from David Gator. That's not the part of the start of the book. Okay, I'll read a little passage for us. How about that? Because I have always been great at reading out loud. Let's see. Thetis is a continent in turmoil. To truly understand the world, you must look to its troubled people, the hard choices they have made, the nations they have built, and the bloody legacies that they leave behind. When there isn't a would-be empire threatening war, there's the darkspawn scourge roaring to the surface, threatening to kill everyone, borders be damned. This is a little more depressing than I thought it was going to be for a happy, rambling ASMR video. Maybe we'll skip on that. I kind of thought it would paint a pretty picture of the world of Thetis first. Let's just open to a random page. Try that. That is a skeleton with vines growing out of it. That's probably not what I am looking for. I will read about the Fade, my favorite part of Dragon Age Origins. Accounts of the Fade in its raw form describe a twisted, it's just all twisted, it's all dark, it's all scary. Accounts of the Fade in its raw form describe a twisted, frightening world of dark rock and raw lyrium, where it is always night. An ominous ribbon of light stretches across the sky, and a shadowy metropolis known as the Black City looms, always in the distance. When shaped by dreams, the Fade may appear as something else entirely, at times strikingly similar to the waking world, mimicking reality. What dreamers and lucid visitors alike see is a skewed version of reality, built to the scale of the memories attached to real places. Spirits shape these illusions for their own purposes, often focusing on a key emotion they find especially intriguing. It can seem to the living that some spirits simply enjoy toying with them. I'm done with depressing Dragon Age. Okay. And I promise tissue crinkling as well. I have spent like 3 minutes rambling about things before every trigger. Do I ramble about my allergies now? Probably not. Anyone who has them knows what it's like. Kind of got lost in that one. Almost put me to sleep. Let's see how this putty's doing. Let's see. We kind of got that kind of sound with the book. That's fine. We can skip that. Oh. This is actually not one that I had planned, but if I can pick the thing up. I have a tablet here, and apparently a $1 bill inside of it. Looks like it's just a tablet. Oh, it has writing on it. What was I doing with this? What? Oh, these are the notes I took for another YouTube video I made on a separate non-ASMR channel. One of the notes is just John Cena ? I probably didn't see something, I guess. I don't know. Let's see if I can get some like page ruffling or fluttering or flipping or that sound, whatever you call that. I think that's a ruffle. I'll call it a ruffle. This isn't working too well. This is a very flimsy tablet. That sounds quite nice. Okay. Oh, my fidget cube maybe would have been a neat place to look for triggers too, but I think we will leave it at that for tonight. Hey, if you're still awake, I apologize. I apparently did not do my job. But yeah, I guess thank you for listening. I don't know what I'm going to put over this so I can upload it to YouTube because I can't upload just a MP3 file to YouTube. Probably Motherload or agility training in RuneScape because I need to do both of them. But thank you for listening. I hopefully will have another video out soon. Maybe a roleplay one. I had an idea that I just couldn't execute, so I will work on that. Anyway, like and subscribe, all that YouTuber jazz. Good night.